Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah Lally, and I'm the director of the client success team at IHA. And I'm really excited to give you an update on the progress to date in terms of implementing the Tier 3 model and where you, our clients, are in submitting the data to Symphony. So let's start with the good news. We've made notable progress over the last several months. As you can see here to date, 60% of health plans and 62% of provider organizations have submitted their data or plan to submit their data to Symphony by the April 30th deadline. And this is really great news. We appreciate your continued engagement and the work that you've put in to date to ensure that you're operating at the Tier 3 level. And it's because of you that we're one step closer to unlocking the value of Symphony and supporting the data exchange between contracted health plans and provider organizations. So thank you very much. So that was the good news, but we still have a ways to go. On the flip side, 40% of health plans and 38% of provider organizations have not yet submitted your data. You know who you are, we know who you are, and we really need you to submit that data to us. We do recognize that the Tier 3 model requires more work from your organization, but again, we strongly believe it's the best path forward and how we can unlock value for your organization. I'm going to sound like a little bit of a broken record, but I can't emphasize enough to you, if you have not submitted your data to date, how important it is. In order to be successful, we need you to start the process. If for any reason you're holding off on submitting your data, we ask that you reach out to your client success manager and work with them to begin the process. I want to remind you that we are here to support you in the process. So specifically for provider organizations, we've identified two options for you to provide your data. The first is to include the missing Tier 3 level attributes in your extract as soon as possible, and this is the preferred approach. The second option is to fill out the workbook. Our technical operations team put together workbooks that outline which Tier 3 data attributes you're already sending to Symphony and which attributes we need to add to update and map your data. This would simplify the process for your organization in the short term, but with this approach, your organization will need to continue to update the workbook until we can update your extract. Again, if you have any questions about the methods for submission, please make sure to reach out to your client success manager as soon as possible. The Tier 3 model helps you to realize the value of Symphony, and the best way to realize the value is to deliver your data today. First, as mentioned throughout the webinar, our ultimate goal is to get you exchanging data with your contracted partners through Symphony in a standardized manner. Without the Tier 3 model, we can't deliver on our promise of streamlining provider data management and data exchange between contracted plans and provider organizations. Secondly, the Tier 3 model is needed to map your data using the common language to support SB 137 compliance. As Jackie mentioned earlier, we shared the Tier 3 model with DMHC and received their feedback and approval. So working with us to get your organization aligned with the Tier 3 model is how we ensure that the data flows properly and makes it easier to achieve compliance. And then finally, when everyone is exchanging data at the Tier 3 level, we can achieve our ultimate goal of delivering accurate information to consumers so that they can make informed decisions about their coverage and care. And this is really why we're here. In terms of next steps, we're asking you to submit your data to Symphony by May 15th if you've not done so already. Please make sure to contact your CSM with any additional questions.